to measures to resolve the medical vacuum. Inha Hospitals Union and civil society combined to start the fight against closure, but Inha Hospital was expected to end up completely closed, and disputes over employment succession, reinstatement, or forced dismissal were not over in a month or two. The situation turned into a medical gap due to the combination of Inha Hospital's strong attitude and Seongnam Hospital's closure. There was a need for measures to draw solidarity from citizens and solve the problem of medical gaps in the region. The panel gathered opinions from all walks of life and continued the discussion. The measures derived in this process were: first, Seongnam took over Inha Hospital and reopened it to convert it into a public hospital, and second, if Inha Hospital insists on closing down, it would leave the site and hospital building as it is and find other operators. The second plan is the method that the committee found when it seemed impossible to reopen Inha Hospital. If hospital buildings and sites are maintained and taken over immediately by other operators, medical gaps can be filled. The operator can be a university hospital or a medical foundation. However, if the new operator determines that profitability is low due to the characteristics of the region, the quality of medical care will also be lowered, and the closure of Inha Hospital may occur again. So the most ideal way was for the public, or the government, to take over the hospital. If a public hospital is established, it will not close due to deficits, and employment succession can be promoted immediately through negotiations. If the second plan was accepted, a general hospital was needed that could be used comfortably by citizens, with similar size and facilities as Inha Hospital, treats severely ill patients and industrial accident patients. The committee and Seongnam citizens did not just ask for any hospital to come in, but exchanged opinions onto options: a university hospital and a public hospital, and it took over Inha Hospital and decided to push for the transition to a public hospital. The PAN committee judged that the opinions of the Inha Hospital Union were important. Initially, the struggle began in the form of unions taking the lead and PAN citizens organizations forming solidarity. Inha Hospitals Union means more than a labor union. Most of them were Seongnam citizens and residents of Sujeon and Jungwon-gu.